be replaced by a cooler wetness. I sighed and snuggled deeper into the hole. I've sent Gua back to the hole. He will wait for the others, a familiar voice said. Good. What about the ones in the barn? They still only swear and spit at us. Are you sure they are intelligent and not infected? I am sure. Groaning, I tried to roll away from the voices. Shh, Maya. Do not move so much. And shut up, I mumbled. Arms wrapped around me suddenly and squeezed me too tightly. Stop, I panted, my head starting to throb again. Hurts. Lips brushed my cheek and the corner of my mouth. You're awake, a voice said. No. If I was, I sure as hell didn't want to be. A clank came from nearby. The arm under my shoulders lifted me slightly as something touched my lips. Drink, Maya. I did, gratefully. The water slid down my dry throat. The first swallow hurt, but the ache left by the third gulp. Good, the voice said, taking the drink away. Are you hungry? I have chicken noodle soup. No. The arm eased me back to the bed, and I slept. Awareness came in slow increments, the low murmur of voices, the soft pillow behind my head, the clatter of dishes. The smell of chicken noodle soup had me opening my eyes. I blinked twice, not sure if I still slept. Blankets covered the room's 2 windows, muting the light. I could still see well enough. I lay on a bed in an actual bedroom. A ceiling fan hung above me, its blades unmoving and the light off. The memories of the last few weeks crawled through my mind. Earthquakes, hellhounds, people becoming infected, looking for my family, finding Drav, the bombings, going to Drav's world. All of it swirled in a confusing jumble until the memory settled and clicked into place to complete a big picture. I'd almost died trying to get to the surface. Not just me. Drav. A man walked into the bedroom. He bore healing scratches on his face and arms. Molev, I said. Panic and worry started to rise. Where's Drav? Where are we? I'm here, Drav said from behind me. A weight moved on my waist. I reached down and touched his arm under the blankets as I turned my head to look at him. We are in a house on the surface, Molev said. I barely heard. I couldn't stop staring at Drav. He still bore signs of his hellhound attack, but his eyes were no longer swollen, making it easy to see the earnest worry with which he watched me. A scar ran from the top of his left eyebrow, over the bridge of his nose, to his right cheek. I lifted my hand and gently caressed the new mark. My eyes watered for what he'd endured to save me, and for what I felt for him. Hey, handsome, I said softly. Don't throw me like that again. I thought you died. He leaned forward and pressed a kiss to my temple. I frowned at the vague memory of a dream. Did I have a washcloth on my forehead? I asked. Yes. You had a fever. Thank you for taking care of me. Would you like this soup? Molev asked, reclaiming my attention. I warmed it on the stove. My stomach growled, answering him. I shifted my feet under the covers and wrinkled my nose. They'd tucked me into bed, fully clothed, shoes and all. As much as I didn't want to leave Drav or our warm bed, the shoes bothered me. How about we go to the kitchen? I asked. Molev retreated toward the door as I pulled the covers back and sat up. The abrupt change from laying down to sitting up caused my head to swim, and I waited a moment for the sensation to pass before swinging my legs over the edge of the bed. How do you feel? Drav asked. His warm hand soothed my lower back. Weak,